Hi everyone, welcome. I'm Peter from Peter's English Podcast, and we can start. I just have to activate my quad pod because it's a very good idea to use it, and we can start this angle of my webcam, Logitech MX Brio 4K. It looks perfectly, and we can start. Yes, we can start because I cannot uh, change the angle of my webcam because it wouldn't like be perfect. Or Peter, just keep it. Don't care about it. No one cares about you. Don't care too. Just use this kind of setup. Just start. Oh. Hi everyone, I'm Peter from Peter's English Podcast, and this is picture mode episode, and we can start. People, in this episode, I want to chat with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot about present perfect. Yes, people, this is very useful and interesting grammar that I want to learn with you. Thanks for the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. And then Microsoft Copilot can generate funny, useful, very interesting 500 word story full of humorous and funny wild conversations like usual. But let's start. Okay, people, let's start. Here is my phone. Okay, here is my phone, and we can start. Where I can put my phone? I think I can put it here or here because I have to. No. I have to. Wait a minute. I have to do something with my phone. Dobre, okay, here. Peter, don't use Slovak. Don't use Slovak. Just put it here on the right side of you and just start. Okay, people? We can start right now. Wait a minute. Not smart. Study and learn mode. Action. Now we have to wait for the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot. Okay, we can start, I think. Oh. Okay, everything works perfectly. F5. And we can start. Action and cut. Peter, before we roll the next scene, let me stay in study mode with you, and that means I don't jump ahead, I don't give full lesson at once, and I guide you step by step. You said action, so let's treat this like the start of a present perfect movie scene. I'll give you one small idea, then I pause so you can continue the scene. Present perfect scene 1. Something has happened. Imagine this. Imagine this is the opening line of a comedy movie. I have lost my keys again, and the fridge is the main suspect. Now I'll pause here. Your turn. Can you create one funny present perfect sentence of our movie scene? Just one, something that has happened recently in this imaginary comedy world. Okay, something has happened. Viera has beaten Peter by accident. Why not? It has to be funny. Okay, F5. Vera has beaten Peter by accident. Peter, this is an excellent present perfect scene, and it's funny, vivid, and grammatically correct. Now because we're in study mode, I'll slow down and guide you step by step. Let's look at what you wrote. Vera has beaten Peter by accident. Great structure. Had beaten present perfect. By accident adds humor and context. Two characters perfect for storytelling. Now let me ask you one small guiding question so you build the next step yourself. Next tiny step in our present perfect movie. Imagine this is a comedy scene with fictional Viera and fictional Peter. What result does this action have now? For example, don't copy this, just feel the idea. Peter has something funny that is true now because she has beaten him. Uh, okay, people, what we can do? Peter has um, not he she. Peter. Peter has given her a kiss. Why not? Okay, we have to wait. Okay, F5. Mm. 5. Peter has given her a kiss. Peter, brilliant. Your sentence is funny, clear, and perfectly in the present perfect. And now, because we're in study mode, I'll slow down and guide you step by step. Let's look at what you wrote. Peter has given her a kiss. Great grammar, great comedy, great continuation of the scene. Now we build the next tiny step together. What we're practicing right now, we're building a present perfect mini story, one sentence at a time. You've created. Viera has beaten Peter by accident. Peter has given her a kiss. Both are perfect. Both are perfect, that's true, and both are present perfect. Both describe real recent action with results now. Okay. Your next guided step. In a present perfect story, the next sentence usually shows a new result or new reaction. So here's your small challenge. Create one more present perfect sentence that shows what Vera has done now after receiving the kiss. It can be funny, chaotic, romantic, or absurd. Vera has changed into a bat and escaped with Peter to her castle. Why not? You have to wait. It was the long day. Peter, don't yawn. Don't yawn and just do your live stream. F5. Vera has changed into a bat and escaped with Peter to her castle. Peter, this is fantastic and perfectly in the present perfect. You've created a whole vampire comedy scene in one sentence. Let's look at what you wrote. Vera has changed into a bat and escaped with Peter to her castle. It's funny and it's imaginative and the grammar it is spot on. Now, because we're in study mode, I'll guide you step by step and give you just one small next move. What you've done so far, you've built a present perfect story with Vera has beaten Peter by accident. Peter has given her a kiss. Vera has changed into a bat and escaped with Peter to her castle. All three sentences use present perfect correctly, describe recent actions, have results that matter now, build a funny supernatural storyline. Perfect for revision. Your next guided step. In a present perfect story, the next sentence usually shows a new situation or new result that is true now because of everything that has happened. So here's your next tiny challenge. Create one present perfect sentence describing what Peter has done now that he is in the castle. It can be funny, dramatic, chaotic, or magical, but keep it in present perfect. That's a perfect story. The next sentence usually shows a new situation or new result. Okay. Uh, Viera and Peter have relaxed together in where? On the sofa. Okay, on the sofa. Why not? On their sofa together. I have used my novel, the Practical Diary. Now we have to wait, people. We have to wait. Peter's yawning. Picture in picture mode episode. Perfect. And we can continue. And yes, I forgot something. Peter, how could you? You totally forgot to 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 read your slogan. Perfect. But don't but Peter, don't worry. We can it do later. People, this room is new for me in general because I don't usually stream from here. But okay, I'm trying to fight because this is something new. Okay, we can continue with F5. Viera and Peter have relaxed together on their sofa together. I have used my novel Viera the Vampire Diary. Peter, that was excellent, and you've just done something very advanced without even realizing it. You continued the present perfect story, kept the grammar contact and correct, kept the grammar correct, and added humor and imagination. And because we're in study mode, I give you slowly one step at a time. Let's look at what you wrote. Vera and Peter have relaxed together on their sofa together. Perfect present perfect. Clear action, funny atmosphere, and completely fictional. Exactly what we want. You also said. I have used my novel Weird Vampire Diary. That's a great meta comment and also present perfect. You're using the grammar naturally inside your creativity. I'm simply perfect. Yes, of course I am. What weird practice? I'm joking, people. Don't worry. I only joking. Don't escape, please. what we're practicing right now? We're building a present perfect story one sentence at a time, and you're doing it beautifully. So far, we have Vera has beaten Peter by accident. Peter has given her a kiss. Vera has changed into a bed and escaped with Peter to her castle. Vera and Peter have relaxed together on their sofa. All present perfect, all connected, all funny, all safe and fictional. Perfect. Your next guided step. In a present perfect story, the next sentence usually shows a new result or a new situation that is true now because of everything that has happened. So here's your next small challenge. Create one present perfect sentence describing what has happened in the castle while they are relaxing. It can be magical, chaotic, romantic, or absurd. Yeah. Has shouted at Peter like usual. Mhm. Why not? Okay, we can continue. F5. Uh, Vera has shouted at Peter like usual. Peter did it's perfect, funny, clear, and 100% correct present perfect. And because we're in study mode, I'll guide you step by step, not rush ahead. Let's look at what you wrote. Vera has shouted at Peter like usual. Great grammar, great comedy timing, great continuation of the story. Now we take the next tiny step together. What you've built so far. Your present perfect story now has an accident, a kiss, a transformation, a dramatic escape, a cozy sofa moment, and now shouting. This is exactly how present perfect works in storytelling. Recent actions with results now. I know this. You're using it naturally. Your guided next step. In a present perfect story, after someone has shouted, there is usually a reaction or a result that is true now. So here's your next small challenge. This is the same. Create one present perfect sentence describing what Peter has done. Now, after Viera has shouted at him, it can be funny. Okay. Mm, Copilot, just mm, explain us every aspect of using present perfect because you are because you're explaining the same thing until everyone escapes somewhere. That's true. Okay, people, just I see me here now. Somewhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, we can continue. Copilot, just explain us every aspect of using present perfect because you're explaining the same thing until everyone escapes somewhere. Peter, thank you. This is exactly the moment to slow down, breathe, and give you a clean, simple, complete explanation of present perfect without repeating the same things, without running away to castles, and without anyone escaping as a bat. Oh, that's true. As a bat. Okay, no. Okay, everyone works. Everyone works, and everything is working. Let's continue. Peter, don't panic. Because we're in study mode, I'll give you one clear idea at a time. That pause so you stay in control of the learning. Let's start with the first key idea. Key idea one: present perfect connection between past and now. We use present perfect when something happened before now, but the result is important now. Example, fictional and safe. I have lost my umbrella. Result now, I'm still wet. Perfect. This is the heart of present perfect. Before we continue, can you give me one sentence that shows something happened in the past and it matters now? I did it for 5 times. Just continue. Yeah, that's true. Okay, people. Uh, okay, 5. I did. I did it for. Yes, I forgot to add. I did it for 5 times. Just continue. Peter got it. You want the full explanation, clean, structured, complete. We found repeating the same thing again and again. We found running away to castles, and we found turning every sentence into a present perfect soap opera. And because we're in study mode, I'll give you the explanation in small, clear steps, one idea at a time. Here comes key idea one. Key idea one. Present perfect past means past action plus result now. Yes, you explain it. This sentence connects. This tense connects something that happened before now with a result that matters now. Yes, you examples. I have lost my phone. Result now. I still don't have it. This is the core meaning of present perfect. Copilot, you have explained the point one for more than 10 times. I think that Microsoft Copilot drinks something. I don't know because today is a little stupid, but okay. Cannot be Peter. Don't be so mean. He, he tries to be useful, and he is. Yes, he is useful. But today I don't know. Copilot, you have explained the point one for more than 10 times. Peter, okay, message received loud and clear. You don't want key idea. You don't want key idea one again. You don't want result now again. You don't want connection into the present again. So let's do this properly. Study most about. We found repeating anything you've already heard. I'll give you one new aspect at a time. Then pause. Then how? That's how study mode works. Well, we'll see. New aspect of present perfect not repeated before. Aspect 1. Present perfect means unfinished time. This is a completely different angle. We use present perfect when the time period is not finished yet. Aha. Examples fictional and safe. I have drunk 3 coffees today. Today is not finished. She has watched 5 episodes this week. The week is not finished. They have played games this evening. The evening is still happening. This is not about result now. This is not about the life experience. This is a new function. Before I continue with the next new aspect, can you give me one present perfect sentence with an unfinished time period like today, this week? I have I have explained. No, I have created 10 times 10 sentences to Copilot about the results now. Why not? I know this is true. Okay, this is interesting. Uh, thing that Copilot, can you explain F5? Hmm. I have created 10 sentences to Copilot about the results now. Peter, that sentence is perfect. And now we can finally move to the next aspect. We found repeating anything you've already mastered. You wrote, I have created 10 sentences to Copilot about the results now. That's present perfect with a finished action that still matters now, and you've clearly understood the part. So let's move forward. Yes, it's a right idea to do it with Microsoft Copilot. Before we study mode, I'll give you one new aspect. Then pause. New aspect 2. Present perfect for life experience. This is not about results now. This is not about unfinished time. This is a completely different function. We use present perfect to talk about things we have done at least once in our life. We found saying when. Examples, fictional and safe. I have flown in a hot air balloon. She has eaten sushi with chocolate sauce. They have visited a haunted library. We have tried to learn magic. He has met a talking parrot, bird, Burton part. No specific time, just the experience. Your turn. One small step. Give me one present perfect sentence about a funny or unusual life experience, something you have done at least once. I have listened to the whole free archive of Lux English podcast. Yes, that is true. Okay, we have to wait. We have to wait F5. I have listened to the whole free archive of Lux English podcast. Yes, people, it's true. I have really listened to the whole free archive of Lux English podcast because Lux English podcast is my favorite English podcast. Let's continue. Peter, excellent sentence, and now we can keep moving forward without repeating anything you already know. And because we're in study mode, I'll guide you step by step, new one idea at a time. You wrote, I have listened to the whole free archive of Luke's English podcast. This is a perfect example of present perfect for life experience. You didn't say when, because the exact time doesn't matter. The experience does. Now let's move to the next new aspect. New aspect 3. Present perfect with unfinished time plus frequency. This is something we haven't talked about yet. We use present perfect to talk about how many times something has happened within a time period that is still happening. Examples, fictional and safe. I have sneezed 12 times today. She has opened the fridge 5 times this evening. They have argued 3 times this week. We have checked the weather 20 times this month. The important part number of times, unfinished time period. This is a new function of present perfect. Your turn, one small step. Create one present perfect sentence that includes a number, how many times, and unfinished time period today, this week. Okay, this is very funny. Viera has argued with her boyfriend Peter for 20 times today. 20 times. I'm simply perfect. Funny. Yes, it has to be funny because you love people funny. Learn English with Peter. Yes, yes you are. Okay. F5. Vera has argued with her boyfriend Peter for 20 times today. Peter, that sentence is excellent, funny, clear, and perfectly into present perfect. And because we're in study mode, I'll guide you step by step, not jump ahead. You wrote, Vera has argued with her boyfriend Peter for 20 times today. Great job. You use present perfect a number of times and unfinished time period today. That means you've mastered the aspect we were practicing. Now we move to the next new aspect, but only once at a time. That's how study mode works. New aspect 4. Present perfect with just already yet. This is a different function. We haven't covered it in study mode sequence yet. We used just, very recent. She has just finished her dinner. Already, earlier than expected. He has already cleaned the room. Yet, in negative questions. They haven't started the movies yet. This aspect is about timing, not life experience, not unfinished time, not frequency, completely new angle. Your turn, one small step, create one present perfect sentence using. Okay, this is funny. I just realized that I have forgotten to read my jingle. Perfect. It's true because I really have forgotten people. Perfect. Peter, how could you? But okay. I'm sorry, people. We can continue. F5. Mm. I've just realized that I have forgotten to read my jingle. Peter, that sentence is perfect, and it shows you really have understood how present perfect works in real life. And yes, you've just realized something, and you've just forgotten something. Both are classic present perfect triggers. Because we're in study mode, I'll keep guiding you step by step, one idea at a time, without repeating old explanations. Let's look at what you Let's look at what you wrote. I just realized that I have forgotten to read my jingle. This is excellent because I just realized very recent action. I have forgotten results. Result now you still haven't read it. Two present perfects in one sentence. Natural, clean, fluent, funny, not clean. You're using the sentence like a native speaker. New aspect 5. Present perfect for changes over time. This is something we haven't covered yet in study mode. We use present perfect to talk about how something has changed between the past and now. Examples, fictional and safe. My English has improved a lot. The weather has become colder. Her cat, her cat has grown very fat. Very fat. The city has changed since last year. His cooking has got better. This is this aspect is about transformation, not results, not experience, not unfinished time, a completely new angle. Aha. Peter and people have to revise it again. We use present perfect to talk about how something has changed between the past and now. Okay, your turn. One small step. Create one present perfect sentence that describes a change over time. Realistic or fictional? Okay. I have improved my English. That's true. I have improved my English. People, that's true. Okay. F6, F5, not 6. Hmm. I have improved my English. Peter, beautiful sentence, and it shows a real change over time, which is exactly the aspect we're practicing. We're practicing. And because we're in study mode, I'll stay with you step by step, one idea at a time. You wrote, I have improved my English. That is a perfect example of present perfect for change. Before your English was good, now it's better. The change is visible in the present, yes, of course. You use the tense naturally and confidently. New aspect 6. Present perfect for things that have happened recently. This is another function we haven't covered yet in study mode sequence. We use present perfect to talk about very recent actions, often with words like just, recently, lately. Example fictional and safe. I have just finished my homework. She has recently started a new hobby. They have been very tired lately. We have just arrived at the cinema. This aspect is about fresh news. Something that happened a moment ago. Create your turn. One small step. Create one perfect sentence about something that has happened very recently. You can use just recently, lately. I have just finished the grammar section of this live stream. Yes, people. That's true. Okay. Okay, F5. And I have just finished the grammar section of the live stream. Peter, fantastic sentence, and it fits the recent events aspect of present perfect perfectly. And yes, you have just finished the grammar section of the live stream, which means we can move to the next step in study mode. Because within study mode, I'll keep guiding you one idea at a time, no dumping everything at once. You wrote, I have just finished the grammar section of the live stream. That's exactly how native speakers use present perfect for very recent actions. Now we can move to the next new aspect. Okay, yes, but this is the same. But this is the same. This is the last thing for today. New aspect 7, present perfect versus past simple. The real difference. This is the part most learners misunderstand. And we haven't covered it yet in the study mode sequence. Here is the clean version, present perfect, used when the time is not important or not mentioned. I have finished the grammar section. We don't know when. The focus is on result now. Past simple, used when the time is finished or mentioned. I finished the grammar section 10 minutes ago. This time is clear and finished. This is a new angle, not repeated from earlier. Okay, I think that's it, people. Let's change it to search to smart. And now that's it for today. Create a funny 500 word story inspired by my novel Great Vampire Gold Diary. Use today's English grammar. Don't use my personal life or my job. Let's start. Okay. Now we have to wait for the fairy tale and we can go sleep. Yes, of course. Uh, I have to check if everything is working. But yes, everything is working perfectly. I'm feeling like the president. Yes, people. I've just today realized that it's not moderator in English. It's presenter. Yay, yay! My English teacher taught me today that during my today's English lesson that it's not moderator, it's presenter. I'm feeling like the real presenter of in the radio show. Perfect. I'm so proud of myself. Okay, here is the story. Peter, just stop talking nonsense. Here is the story. Here is the story. Okay, let's return back because everything works perfectly. F5. And here is the story. Okay, people. That's it for today. But before we end, I want to read you the 500 word story created by Microsoft Copilot, and it generated it thanks to myself. But it's the story generated by Microsoft Copilot, and it uses today's English grammar, present perfect. Let's start. Okay, people. That's it for today. Create a funny 500 word story inspired by my novel, The Vampire Girl Diary. Use today's English grammar. Don't use my personal life or my job. Let's start. Peter, perfect. You've closed the grammar section, so now we can switch gears and go full story mode. No study mode, no present perfect drills, no castles or grammar. Just a funny 500 word story inspired by your Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary universe. Completely fictional, no personal life, no job references, and you see today's grammar naturally. Buckle up. Here comes the house. Like usual, we like house. Viera, the Vampire Girl Diary, the sofa of eternal drama. A 500 words comedy story inspired by your universe. Let's start. Viera, the Vampire Girl has had a long night, not a dramatic, moonlit, gothic night. No, a Tuesday night. The kind of night when even supernatural beings feel slightly annoyed for no reason. She has just finished reorganizing her collection of antique fangs for decorative purposes only when she hears a suspicious noise coming from the living room. It is the sofa. The sofa has been behaving strangely lately. It has groaned, squeaked, and once even whispered, "Feed me popcorn." Vera has already warned it twice that furniture in her castle is not allowed to develop a personality. We found written permission, but the sofa has ignored her completely, as sofas usually do. Tonight, however, the sofa has gone too far. It has eaten her favorite blanket. Vera storms into the room, came flying behind her like an angry bat with a fashion degree. "Sofa!" she shouts. "We have discussed this. You do not consume textiles." The sofa burps loudly. Vera gasps. Wait a minute, Vera gasps. Here are here. Yes, everything is working. We can continue. Vera gasps. "You have already digested it. That was a limited edition blanket. It had tiny embroidered bats. Tiny embroidered bats." The sofa wiggles its cushion in what you can only be described as unapologetic smugness. Vera narrowed her eyes. "Fine. If you want to play games, we will play games." She snapped her fingers dramatically. A cloud of purple smoke fills the room. When it clears, she is holding a glowing ancient, slightly overdramatic spellbook titled Household Discipline for the Modern Vampire. She flips through the pages. Chapter 12, When Your Furniture Misbehaves. Perfect. She reads the spell aloud. The castle trembles. The sofa trembles. Even the curtains tremble, although they are innocent and simply enjoy participating in dramatic moments. Suddenly, the sofa sprouts tiny bat wings. Vera blinks. "Oh, that was not the spell I expected." The sofa flaps its wings once, twice. Then it lifts off the ground like a confused, overstuffed pigeon. Get back here, Vera shouts. But the sofa has already escaped down the hallway, bumping into walls, knocking over portraits, and leaving a trail of sofa feathers. Which is strange, because sofas do not normally have feathers. Vera chases it through the castle, shouting phrases such as, I will turn you into a footstool. I have already warned you about developing wings indoors. Come back here, you overcooked marshmallow. Finally, the sofa crashes into the kitchen and collapses on the floor, exhausted. Vera stands over it, hands on hips. Have you finished your rebellion? The sofa wiggles weakly. Good, she says, because you have just earned yourself a week of being set on. No flying privileges. The sofa groans in defeat. Vera smiles triumphantly, picks up her diary and writes, Dear diary, my sofa has misbehaved again. I have handled it with dignity, grace, and only minimal shouting. She closes the diary, sighs, and adds, Next time I'm buying a bean bank. Okay, people, that's it for today. But before the end of this live stream, I want to read you my slogan that I have forgotten. Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And it's true. Okay, people, thank you for your watching. Thank you for your listening. I hope that you have liked this live stream as usual, because this kind of live stream is the most popular kind of live stream because people like Learn English with Peter. Thanks to Study and Learn Mode, Microsoft Copilot is my co-host. But okay, I'm very happy that you like this kind of episodes. And I want to tell you, thank you for your watching, thank you for your listening. Follow me everywhere. I want to have more followers, more views, and of course, you can write me comment, but please be positive. Don't be negative because I block you. Okay, people, bye bye.